One, two, three, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. It's minute one. Then minute two, three, four, five. You through. Hey Jody. I was just sending you a message. Like I literally just hit send. How you doing? Well, I can't hear you yet. So I don't know if you're talking, but
Can you hear me now?
I can. I can hear you and I can see you.
I'm
How are
doing good.
you? Good.
Good.
Good to see you here tonight. Yeah, I was just messaging you. You said it was cold yesterday. It was real cold today too. But it doesn't stay cold for long once you start moving. So I went for a walk. I took a walk to before I got my daughter off the bus today, and I put my sweatshirt on, and the walk was only like 10 or 15 minutes. By the time I was waiting for the bus, I'm like, I don't know why I even have this sweatshirt on. Like I'm hot now. And the sun was out, so that always helps. How's
Well,
your
I have
oh,
really
go
bad
ahead.
arthritis, so the cold hurt
Oh, okay.
because I have it all through my back.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Well, then, in a case like that, if you like when you feel like it's too cold, then we could always do like a home workout, some kind of like body weight kind of workout, and let that serve as your homework instead of going
Okay.
outside for the walk. That sound good?
Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to get a note in our door in the next week or so about new key cards to the gym
Oh,
because we
okay,
have a
cool.
gym here where I live and I think they have a treadmill in there.
Okay,
But
that should.
um I haven't been in there yet because I don't have a card for it because I never went in there before.
Okay.
So they're issuing them to everybody or something. So they're doing it all in like a week.
Okay, perfect. So you'll have treadmill, you'll have an alternative.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well let me know what else they have in there, like any other cardio machines or as far as like weights and stuff. That way, if we ever need to you change up the homework or something, we know what you have access to. So whenever you go in there, maybe even just like take a video of the room
Well, I
and
have
send
a
it to me.
step and some weights here at home too. I
Okay,
have
perfect.
dumbbells and like a step.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I think okay, so here's the thing about this call. This your first Wednesday night, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
missed last one. I fell asleep.
No, it's okay. That's okay. I try to stay here and like, oh look, see, we got another person. So I'll say when she comes in, I try to wait around for about 5 minutes or so before I switch off into my screen share. Because once I switch over, I can't see who comes into the room unless you guys like send me a personal message or a text. So I try to wait it out about 5 minutes, but usually there's more people here within the first 5 minutes, so it might just be us tonight, which means we'll have a fairly quick check-in and you guys can get on with your evening. So that's exciting. That's always nice. Um, so let's start with we call it Wednesday. WIN. See what I did there? Oh, look,
Yeah.
Yasmin is in. Okay. You're just a little tardy today. That's all right. So I'm gonna just hop around the room. We b- Big or small, any win that you've experienced, if this is your first week, like you, Heather and Yasmin, this your first 3 days, any win that you've encountered between, Monday and today or the weekend and today, and then for you, Jody, maybe from last week to today, any win that you guys want to share, big or small. Who wants to go first?
Um, I have Rice Krispie treats in my house and I have not touched them. Not even been tempted to touch them.
That's amazing. That is a win. I'm a sucker for a Rice Krispie treat myself. Not gonna lie. Good job, Jody. Yasmin, you look like you got something to say.
um, well, since I started and I've been meal prepping, I've actually been on time to work. So that's a win because I'm always late making my lunch or trying to figure out something. But I've been on time to work all week. So
Yay. See the impact of, putting yourself first and taking care of yourself. It starts
yeah,
affecting other areas, and you're 3 days in, so like it's only up from here. It's gonna be a whole lot more of that ripple effect. That's exciting. Congratulations.
thank you.
Heather, what you got for us?
Pretty much the same as Yasmin. The meal prep, it was hard and a lot, but it's easier just to bring your stuff and
Hmm.
to work and yeah. And
Yay.
and I enjoyed the fitness class last night and then the strength training tonight. Yeah. And
Very good.
yeah.
Good, good. Yeah, you save time and you save money and you save calories when
Yeah.
you meal prep. It's like a triple threat right there. So good job, guys. Make sure you stay committed with the meal prepping. It just makes life so much easier. When you get hungry, you don't have to worry about getting overly hungry to the point where now I'm so hungry that the closest thing, whatever's available, is going to be the thing that I eat because you have that buffer so that you don't get that hungry and you can fuel your body versus reacting to, you know, those signals, reacting in an irresponsible way, I'll say. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I think it's just the four of us tonight. Thank you guys for coming. It's always helpful, like the chat and the messages like in the app are great, but as far as like getting a really effective check-in, it doesn't even have to take that long, but it's nice to be able to like face to face be able to chat and just acknowledge any questions, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm a horrible texter. I'm best with the app and messaging you guys, but like my personal messages, it takes days for me to respond sometimes. So this is a nice checkpoint midweek, even if like well, I'll get right into it because the ground rules. If you have to come in and ask your question first and leave early, you can do that. You don't have to stay here for the full 20, 30 minutes if you have other obligations that you need to get to. I'm just happy to see everybody show up and complete their check-in, even if you don't stay the whole, time. I'll be moving things along, so if I interrupt, it's coming from a good place. Like I said, don't want to take up too much of your evening. Just want to make sure that we're checking all the boxes and we're clear. We have a clear understanding of what's going on. And lastly, if you don't have a good idea of the program or your question is going to take 3 minutes or more, then please wait until the end. And if anybody wants to stay behind and listen in, they can. That way we respect each other's time. So to jump right in, our fitness goal is 3 to 5 hours of intentional activity. That's our 3 sessions at the gym. And then our two homework assignments, that's that 30 minutes. Some people have cardio, like running or power walking. Some people have lifting and toning workouts. So the question is, and I think I tapped in with everybody today. Do you have your two homework assignments planned? And then I want to know, have you completed at least one of your homework assignments so far this week? So Heather, I'll start with you. Have you done one of your homework sessions yet?
Not yet. I
Okay,
gonna be tomorrow.
tomorrow
Yes.
we got power walking.
Yes.
Okay.
It was it power walking or jogging?
If
I
if
rather
you're
walking.
You rather power walking? Do you jog at all? Like when's the last time you jogged?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Long time. Okay. We can't even quantify it. Okay, so we'll start with power walking then, for sure. And then eventually, once that power walking becomes a little more breezier, then we can start implementing some jogging intervals. But yeah, it'll be power walking and you'll have that 30-30 explanation in the app to tell you like how to alternate those that tempo throughout the power walk session. So tomorrow's your first one, and when's your second one?
Um, I don't know if I planned it yet. I think I had it for Sunday, but I might switch it up to either Friday or Saturday
Okay.
during the day.
Yeah. I'll look in at the app and see what originally was planned. But as long as you have those days carved into your mind, treat it just as if you were coming to a session at the gym and you reserved it. Make sure everybody is aware of what their two homework days are so it's not a surprise or something that you forget when that day comes around. Um, Jody, what about okay, so we just talked about homework a little bit. So now with yesterday was supposed to be it, but the cold and everything. So what is your plan moving forward for the duration of this week for your 2 days of homework?
Just to do power walking through my neighborhood.
Okay. And you have what 2 days are you gonna do?
Tuesday and Saturday were my 2 days this week, so I'll probably do it 2 times between now and the weekend. I
Okay.
don't know what other day I'll do it yet. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Well, just
Well,
let me
actually,
know.
probably not tomorrow, but I kind of hurt my back a little bit today at the gym. So,
Okay. Okay, so even if it's not a power walk, if it's more of just a leisure kind of walk, nothing too intense, then as long as you hit that 30-minute and then when your back is feeling good enough to exert a little bit more, then we'll re-implement the power part of the power walk. Does that sound fair?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then Miss Yasmin, I believe tomorrow is your first one.
Yep.
Okay.
Tomorrow at 4:30.
Tomorrow, 4:30. Perfect. So you're already ready. You know where you're gonna walk?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, so just shoot me a message after that's done. You're gonna work through those intervals. This goes for everybody doing that interval approach. Work through those intervals and make a note of maybe either how many 30-second intervals you get before, okay, this 30-second break I think I need 40 seconds or I think I need a minute. I'm not ready to get back into it. You want to make a note of either how many intervals in you get before you extend that break or where in your 30 minutes or 45 minutes did you decide like okay I have to take a longer break this time, so you make it 10 minutes where the 30-second breaks are sufficient, and then after that 10-minute mark you feel yourself slowing down a little bit. We just want to make sure that we make a note of what that benchmark is so that way we can measure our progress. So next time, maybe I make it 11 minutes before I need to extend my breaks, or I make it 15 minutes. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Hmm.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Moving on. Okay, so this is the prestige athletes point. Most of you guys already know when you have your supplements on subscription, and this is at least two supplements, so you don't have to have a whole bunch on subscription, but if you have two supplements on subscription, It makes you a prestige athlete. You get unlimited sessions at the gym, so you don't have to cap it at 3 per week. You can come to as many as you want. I'll be doing a tour soon of the if you guys know, like Coach Kiko runs the semi-privates on the other side of the gym with different equipment, not just dumbbells and racks. So I'll be doing a tour of that side of the gym so that everybody, all the athletes know how to work the different equipment, what areas different equipment is going to target, and then you guys have access to that side as well. So that's a nice perk. So yeah, if you have your 30-minute, homeworks, you want to come to an extra session instead of doing homework like that walk or whatever it might be, then you can come to the gym for an extra session and that will satisfy your homework requirement as well. And now the nutrition goal is to follow our plan. Everybody knows how to find the plan in the app. Fork and knife icon at the bottom towards the right, lower right side of the screen. Hit your meal strategy. It's going to show you what's custom for you. So everybody understands. Let's go. Let's have a little pop quiz. I'll start with Heather. As far as the meal plan, what are our 2 snacks and when do we get them in?
I believe it's protein shakes. That's what I've been doing, and it mid-morning and afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Good job. Ding, ding, ding. So we're going to have our protein shakes, at least 1 scoop. Sometimes, if you, depending on how you're feeling in terms of recovery, if you feel more sore, or you feel more tired, like in your body, your muscles, then you can up that to 1.5 scoops. If you're feeling real, you know, enthusiastic, you can make it 2 scoops and that'll get you more protein per serving for a lower calorie. So that's going to help with recovery of the muscles and meeting the minimum protein requirement. But good job, that's right. So between our meals, we do that at least 1 scoop minimum of protein powder. And then Miss Jody, as far as dinner, what are our macros for dinner?
You mean like what do we eat?
Mm-hmm.
A protein, a fat, and a vegetable.
Very good, very good. And now, Yasmin, what's the difference between dinner and then our other 2 meals in the day?
Your dinner has your fat,
Mm,
where your lunch and your breakfast have your carbs.
Very good. Everybody passed. That is correct. So just a refresher, breakfast and lunch, protein, veggie, carb, dinner, protein, veggie, fat, in between snacks are protein shakes. All right. So if you guys haven't already made your way into the featured tab on the Facebook group, please be sure to go in and explore that. You're going to see the nutrition assets. And it's just different recipes, protein treats, travel hacks, a whole bunch of tools that we can implement into our routine. So just valuable stuff to look at and consider there. Recipes for smoothies. And if you find something that you love, posting in the Facebook group to make sure that you're sharing the wealth and the knowledge. So, question number 2 is: have you been sticking to your meal plan 80% of the time? So I'll start with you, Miss Yasmin. Where are we? I'm sorry, you were mid yawn. How are you falling in terms of compliance to the meal plan?
Really good. I've actually been sticking to it way better than I thought I would.
Yay.
But yeah, I've been pretty. It's been easy. Knock
Okay.
on wood. Knock on wood so far. It's only the first week though. I'm pretty sure it'll make it a little harder. But right now, I'm enjoying it, and
Good.
it's been helping me a lot. So I like it.
Yay, yay. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. What about you, Miss Heather?
Yeah, I've been sticking to it, except last night I was drinking some sleepy time tea, and I'm not sure if it had sugar in it or not.
Okay. Was it like a tea bag?
Yeah, I didn't know if it had added sugar. I mean, it was like a peach flavored sleepy time.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
I think you're okay then. If it's like a herbal tea, they don't usually add sweeteners to it. So I think you're good.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. All right, perfect. Good job. And now Jody, where are we falling in terms of like percentage? What would you say?
I've been sticking to it pretty much of the time. Like, I'm not eating anything that's not on the list for the most part, but I'm not eating enough meals. I'm struggling with
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty. How many meals are we getting?
1 to 2.
1 to 2? And then is that including the protein shakes
Yeah.
or is a protein shake a meal or are we having protein shakes in addition to that one
No,
to
I'm
two?
having protein shakes in addition.
Okay. Perfect. So do we have like a pattern or a trend for when days where you might not get the 3 meals, like busier days or any
Like, yeah,
any
like gym days for sure. Like, well, sometimes when I come home from the gym, I'm starving, but other times I just pass out. I'm so tired.
mm-hmm.
And then I'll sleep like half the day away and miss like today. Like, I just ate right before this, and that was my first meal because I slept half the day.
Okay. Are you meal prepping?
I haven't been yet, no.
Okay. So maybe if we're getting 1 to 2 meals a day, even if you don't jump straight into prepping like everything, maybe at least have like lunch prepped or at least one of those meals prepped. That way, when it comes time, I would say prep the meal that you find yourself skipping the most. Have that one prepped. That way, you just eat it at that point. It's not even about
My thing is
mm,
breakfast. I never know what
breakfast.
to eat for breakfast because I don't prefer egg whites, and I don't know what to eat.
Do you like
So I
do
usually
you like
have a yogurt or a protein shake or something like that in the morning.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's half the battle, honestly. If you're getting the protein part, because yogurt does count as a protein serving. Um, we just want to get veggies, which I told you, if you double up on your lunch veggies, then I could look past you not having them for breakfast.
Well, I've
And
been
then
snacking on like cauliflower.
okay,
So just raw cauliflower with a little bit of
okay,
ranch.
okay. Now ranch is not on the plan. Do you have like a 0 calorie ranch or?
No.
Okay, okay, this is good for everybody. And I just recommended this to another challenger a couple weeks ago. So what you could do if you like ranch is get the plain Greek yogurt and then the dry ranch packets and mix it up together. You could add a little bit of like water or lemon juice to loosen up the consistency, but she loved it and her husband who's not on plan at all also could hardly tell the difference and he loved it too. So that's a good hack for anybody if you
See,
don't
I
have
had I
mhm.
had made it before like that with cottage cheese and dressing, but we're not allowed to have cottage cheese either, right?
Yes, you are.
That's
Oh,
It
we
just
are?
has to be like the non-fat. Or the
Yeah.
lowest fat you can find. Usually I can only find 2%, but sometimes you can find like fat free. So yes, you can absolutely have cottage cheese.
Yeah,
And
you
that's
do
a
cottage cheese in that ranch dressing powder mix
yeah. Do
and a
that,
little
please.
water, and it's
Yep.
really good.
Yay. There we go. I'm so glad you shared that. And then a carb. So carb for breakfast, in addition to your protein, you could literally have half a piece of fruit and that will check your
That I've
carb
been
box.
doing. That I've
Okay.
been doing.
Okay, good. So you're doing better than you make it sound.
Well, because I don't always eat it right away at breakfast time. Like I might eat it when I get back from the gym
Okay.
after like at 10.
Okay.
Instead, like I wake up at like 5 in the morning. So I just,
Yeah.
with the GLP-1 shot and just being early in the morning, I have no appetite. I'm not hungry.
Okay.
And
Fair
then
enough.
I don't know what to eat that I like.
Mhm. I got you. Well, that's another good point that you brought up in terms of breakfast, and this is for everybody. If breakfast is just how you're breaking your fast. It's the first thing that you're eating. So we do want to try to keep our carb intake at or before 2 p.m. for lunch. Um, but as long as you have like your breakfast protein carb twice, breakfast and lunch before that 2 p.m. cutoff, it doesn't matter how early you eat it for it to count as a breakfast, as long as we get that carb, satisfy those carb requirements before 2 p.m., 3 p.m. in the afternoon, then you're good. So definitely try out that idea. This for everybody with either the cottage cheese or Greek yogurt mixed with the ranch, because the salad dressings that are not 0 calorie, they're like crazy calories. So we don't want to get any excess calories and fat if we can avoid it and find something that tastes just as good and is aligned. So this next slide, just so that everybody knows, if you want to look for other recipes like on Pinterest or Instagram, Facebook, make sure that you send a copy to me of the recipe. We're going to make sure that it lines up with your meal plan, and we can make any modifications or substitutions that we need to make sure that it lines up with the plan. That way you can have more fun, you can eat the things that you like and still reach your goals. So just make sure before you go and try a new recipe that you find, we want to make sure that it checks all the boxes, and you would do that by sharing it with me. That's all that I have. I want to make sure we're all committed to getting some meal prepping done. Come weekend, if you meal prep half and half, so twice a week versus once a week, then we need to meal prep again because we are halfway through the week. Thumbs up if you're committed to following your meal plan, attending your 3 sessions, and completing your homework assignments. You guys can give me an audible thumbs up because I can't see everyone's screen at once. So just say thumbs up if
Thumbs
you're
up.
okay. That was
Thumbs up.
Jody. That was Heather.
Yep.
Thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Okay, there we go. I'm learning voices. All right, perfect. Are there any other questions or concerns?
I do.
Okay, what's up, Heather?
So, like, I know this, like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to attend class tomorrow, Friday. I know there's an early morning class on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Are there 2 classes?
There's 2 on Saturday. I would recommend, with this being your first week going through like the strength sessions and whatnot, I'd recommend you come to the 8 a.m. class. That's the boot camp. The second class is a strength session, but it's a little more free flowing, not as structured as it is during the weeks. So maybe after a week or 2 of coming on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, then the Saturday strength is a good choice. But I would say for you, I would recommend 8 a.m. boot camp. And then on Sunday, there's also, which I think that's the next slide. On Sunday, there's Savage Sunday, and that's at Ormond Beach Middle School at 8 a.m. It's an outdoor workout and it's open to everybody. It's free for the community. So you can come out, you can bring anybody who you want with you there. And that's a fun one too.
Okay.
Yep. So those are the options for, weekend workouts if you're not able to get all 3 in during the week. So those are always there. Good question. Any other questions or concerns?
Isn't there a meal prepping group or something?
There was once upon a time. Should we bring that
Okay.
back? I'll
Yeah,
make
I
a
would
note
like
of that.
tips on meal prepping.
Okay, let me make a note. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, there was a meal prep party kind of group before I was in this position, so we should definitely bring that back. So, all right, cool. Um, well, while I make that note, everybody, one, this is the last point. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Just one thing, one struggle when it comes to meal prep. What is your biggest struggle when it comes to meal prep, or the bigger challenge? That way I make sure that we address it when it comes to like a special meal prep kind of party.
I've just never done it before, so like
Okay.
I'm interested to see how other people do it and learn some tricks, hacks. And I struggle with knowing what to eat. Like I have my list, but I'm so picky. It's trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out what to put together for meals is hard.
Okay. Cool. Anybody else? It's okay if you don't have nothing.
I guess mine would be the same, just trying to figure out how to pair a lot of things together.
Okay.
But
Hmm.
I will say the link for the recipes has helped me a lot. So I kind of have my meal prep for next week already done because of the recipes. So that did help me. But I will say, like, trying to write it the first time, like looking at the list, I was like, girl, what are you gonna put together? Like, what am I gonna whip up? But
Okay.
I feel like looking at the recipes and
Mm.
on that you guys give has helped me a lot.
Okay, cool. Yay. All right, well that's good to know. So I know how to get started, because I can look at that list and I can hook it up. But I guess it's not like I've been doing this for a while, so I forget the beginning stages. So, okay, cool. All right, guys, it's 8:02. I have officially creeped into 2 minutes of your evening, so I'm gonna creep out and let you guys go if you don't have any other questions. All right, we're good. Everybody's good. Okay, thank you so much for coming in. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'll be at the gym tomorrow evening, so whoever's coming in, I'll see y'all at some point.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you guys. Bye.